Hey guys, welcome back to episode 124 of our Persona 4 Golden Run. We dive a little deeper into the caves, we investigate some of the people around town, and really brew over all the facts, and we figure out who the culprit actually is. I hope you all enjoy. Welcome back. Another episode of Persona 4 Golden is what I meant to say. You should rest early today. Get ready for the investigation tomorrow. We just came back from the talking to everybody in kind of the hospital and Namatame and figuring some things out, so we're about to launch the investigation. Today's the day the school was founded. So you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. First and foremost, feed the cat. Always feed cat. Right? Always feed cat. Meow. Feed cat. He was very affectionate towards you. You should definitely come by and feed it again later. Okay, so 20 times is more. We need to do more. Okay. 20 times feeding the cat and doesn't stop. Alright. Now we start the investigation. First, we're going to do shopping district. We're going to head to the north side. We're going to talk to the woman who's next to the old man. The fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About these murders. A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame's son, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. Over town. Asking the two options to everyone you meet. Okay, so we gotta talk to like just pretty much everyone. Recall anyone suspicious? There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-san's house. What murders? I can't remember. Something from that long ago? Okay. Whatever I can buy. Gas mask. You will talk to me. In this case, got a gas mask. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I am at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course, I'm going to watch the TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. So depressing. Oh, do you have questions about those murders? Oh, come on. Don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect had been caught. So that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? Guess we do this. Recall anything? It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there'd be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that. So I'd say there's no such person. You gotta be careful when you're taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? Nah, you're good. You're good, man. Okay. So we don't have to talk to any of these people. We'll check the shrine real quick. We don't have to go to the beach or Okina City. It's just all stuff around here. Do the kids have anything? No. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came around and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for an autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure I can see I'm busy with the murders. Then you capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you again. Anything suspicious? No, I don't think I've seen any suspicious people. Except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Rosette. Okay, fanboy. Calm down. Calm down, fanboy. Kanji, the Juko. Log, it's gotta be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. What is it? Oh, what are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamana, the female announcer. Did all that happen last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? Strange person? No, I don't think I've seen anyone. I mean, this is a pretty small town, wouldn't you say? If I had, I'm pretty sure I'd remember. Can I help you? About the murders. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone. Not from this town away. Okay. That's here. So we'll leave the shopping district. We'll go hit the, we'll hit the floodplain next. Not too many places to go, right? Do you have anything to say about the murders? Nope. What about you? Nope. By the way, do you need anything? Yep. I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of times passed. I recall. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Unfortunate. Hi, cat. Man? Old Man Winters? You need something? Now that you mention it, the town was all buzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Yes, I do. Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Okay. I'll go to the department store. Can I help you? The incident last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Doesn't look like you'll find any information on the incidents last spring. Can I help you? A suspicious person? Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? I know how foggy it is every day now. This is the season for winter vegetables too. What would I do if the fog really is poison? All my vegetables will go rotten. This is because not enough people eat their veggies. If only my son would clean his plate. Yeah, I don't think that's why. Go back here now. If we re-talk to the girl Yosuke's talking to. What is it? Huh? Someone told you that I saw some suspicious person? Oh, that. You remember Saki Kanushi, don't you? You know she passed away a while ago? She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started sprouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. Seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Interesting. You will then retreat to... That's everything we need. You have to gather information, try asking some of the nearby people. I think that's everything we need, right? Then let's you talk to her again and find out what she has seen. I'm missing somebody. Do I talk to these guys? I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. With all the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world? You know, about the first murder? I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. I'm pretty sure we did. Man, this fog, it makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's stuff the search and get that info. What is it? Oh, what are you talking about? It all happened last spring. Well, it seems so long ago. Who's going to remember that back anyway? It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the incidents last spring. Okay. Oh, that. Yeah, you remember she passed away, craziness, something about TV, relation to Saki. I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl, just misunderstood her. Okay, so who else do we gotta talk to about it? No, I can't think of anyone. Who are we missing? There's somebody at my house? Human residence, maybe? I could go down the hill too and check down the hill to floodplain. Oh, here we go. Oh, just selling my stuff. Cool, thank you. Going to town. We'll go hit the riverbank of the floodplain and see if let's get the last person or two we're listening for. Doesn't look like it. Who are we missing? Nothing there. I'm pretty much just asking the last question. I think we're good on the first one. We're just looking for somebody suspicious. Try Junez again? Can I help you? Suspicious person. Now you mentioned my friend saw something. I think she's just wandering around the shop district. Why don't we ask her? You don't have anything. First, we should retrace her steps. That would be the simplest way. It's like Gonishi and Mayumi Yamano. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses, and a scrape of data could be useful, no matter how small. Go to town. Everybody at the high school? Nope, nobody at the high school. And the beach and the city don't count. So it's gotta be in the shopping district. We'll just re-talk to everybody real quick. Talk to all our friends and stuff too. Make sure we didn't miss anything with them. Talk to you three. I'm asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junez, but nobody has seen him, yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Even if someone's been killed, he usually just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Oh, you have a question for me? Call. Have I seen any other weird people aside from Namatami-san? Nope, I don't think so. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on specific people. You have gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Of course, it's the first one. It's always the first girl. Chinese gender Aya. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering info.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant.
Classic.
But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
I think I know who it is. I think my original hunch was right. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You just had to go outside and get some fresh air.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Chile.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
Should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection to both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi, and judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side, what you did there. It's highly likely that they also know what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi, Yamano, or Saki Konishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... literally everybody in here, huh? Mayumi Yamano, she's the culprit. Moriyoko, Mitsuo, Michizu, Naruki, Hanako, Aiko, Daisuke, Naoki, Yumi, Ayane, Shu, Sayoko. I don't know who's Sayoko? Oh, the nurse. Alright, I'm going with my gut. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However, did you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Don't tell him. From your relationship thus far with Adachi, you don't want to think of him as the culprit, but there is more than enough possibility you can say it for sure that he isn't. Are you sure you don't want to tell your friends? Ooh. Okay, so this is another ending point here. If we protect him, we kind of become an accomplice and he goes free, so we're going to tell him. You spoke Adachi's name.
What about him?
Detective Adachi.
So there are 3 endings, I didn't know that.
A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right?
Yep.
I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
We are.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough.
Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Yep.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
Yep.
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
So I'm alright, we need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel like you're getting closer to the truth. Yep. Judgment Persona 4.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
Uh-oh.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more
The
of
team
your
is catching on.
detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should
defensive
really get
too.
home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi about when Yama vanished, about Saki's interrogation.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
You should question Adachi about Saki's interrogation.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. Not the warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
There it goes.
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you
Get him
say
now,
to
Toad.
that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
Ooh, it's on. No Tommy's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either. He went in.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
Nope.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him.
Sure, yes, sir.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always.
Fair enough.
It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush them.
Crush that jerk in one strike, huh? The extremely suspicious detective Adachi. Oop. I hit the button twice. Rank 5. You split up for today and you all went home. Well, it's confirmed. My suspicions the whole time were right. It's Adachi. I don't know. Like, he just always seems to be at the right places at the right times to give us info, right? In the beginning. It just seemed off. Well, it's gonna be an episode. Thanks for all coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed it. I definitely did. And I'll check you next time.